Senator Galvez.
Chers collègues, je me lève afin de souligner le Jour international de la femme en génie qui a eu lieu le 23 juin et la Journée mondiale de l'environnement qui a eu lieu le 5 juin sur le thème « Le temps de la nature ». C'est le temps de la nature depuis longtemps et nous tenons à l'inclure au cœur de nos sociétés, nos vies et notre développement. Pourtant, nous avons été brutalement confrontés aux conséquences des activités humaines et de sa mondialisation avec la COVID-19 à l'origine d'une pandémie sans précédent. On dit de la pandémie que c'est un exercice d'incendie pour ce qui est susceptible de découler de la crise climatique et des protestations contre l'injustice raciale. Toutefois, dans un exercice où personne ne devrait mourir, le nombre officiel de décès s'élève à plus de 400 000 et tristement, les chiffres de l'Institut national de santé publique du Québec confirment un bilan catastrophique, mettant le Québec en première place avec 635 décès par million d'habitants. Last January, the World Economic Forum identified the top 5 global risks as environmental, with climate change being the standout long-term risk the world faces. They also assess that more than half of the world's GDP pre-crisis has depended on nature and therefore vulnerable to its degradation. This is particularly important for the poor who rely on ecosystem services, leading to some to consider nature as the GDP of the poor. There are several ways we, as parliamentarians, can bring social progress. The Parliament of New Zealand passed a law recognizing all animals as sentient, and many countries of Latin America have enshrined rights of nature in their laws, recognizing the duty to tend to ecosystem and animal well-being. Not only do we share with them this planet, but our well-being as a species depends on theirs. A majority of Canadians understand the need for legislation for the protection of the environment. Polls have shown that Canadians want an economic stimulus that focuses on sustainability, a just transition, and clean infrastructure. Not surprising, 59 of submissions received by our Senate National Finance Committee on the COVID economic response have called for a cleaner, greener, fairer economy post-pandemics. Major organizations such as the OECD, the World Bank, the World Economic Forum, the International Monetary Fund are encouraging countries to pursue a clean recovery. So, colleagues, why are we waiting? We are the legislators of this country. Women play a critical role in managing natural resources on family and community levels and are most affected by environmental degradation. In communities around the world, women manage water sources for fuel and food, as well as both forest and agricultural lands. My favorite young women in engineering are Virginie, who works as a forest engineer and is presently fighting the fires at Lac Saint-Jean region. The second one, Lydia, is assisting the managing construction of an award-winning LEED and WELL certificate high-rise building in Montreal. Colleagues, the opportunity is now. It is the time for nature. Thank you.